Welcome to this rapid game. Kite TF, maybe the way to pronounce that. So, yeah, knight c3. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go knight c6. These kind of lines are getting popular. I think knight d4 is the usual move. And now bishop c4 for white. Let's see, I think black plays like that. I think d5, there is some trick. There is some trick. E takes, knight d4, c4, knight d5. This kind of trick is there. So probably not a good idea, huh? So just a6 for b5. Okay. What to do here? Knight c6, huh? Probably. Not sure how useful a6 is here in that position, but anyway. Yeah, his idea is probably to play with f4, f5. Yeah, maybe this one, that looks useful in most cases. If he goes f4, I have d5. That looks a bit, I don't know, it looks mistimed. No, I have d5 now. And if he goes bishop b3, I take e4. Yeah, winning basically. If he has to take, then f4 doesn't really belong in that position. Opening up the e file with those weaknesses. I don't know. Okay, he has f5 as a possible move, but that should be okay for black. Pawn to f5. That is really the only way for him to justify the whole thing. I wonder if I should go f5 here myself to block that. Knight e7. Knight e7 is maybe an idea. It's a bit slow. That's what I dislike about it, but okay, well, it's interesting. So yeah, that was a very sloppy play. I was thinking I could even go h5 here soon, but he will just take that happily. Knight f5, he will take, play queen f3. Should be a bit more focused here. g6, that's ugly, but I guess I have to. Yeah, I guess I have to. g6, it's not very nice. So yeah, this h5 move now, right? Let's do that. I want h4 and knight f5. If I get that in without any repercussion, I'm certainly okay. Bishop g4 here to get the queen to f2. then h4, knight e2, knight f5. Huh. Interesting position. h4. No, I think that's fine. So h4, he's dropping back to e2, I guess, and I have knight f5. Very weird position, but not bad probably. There's also h3 here. That makes, yeah, why not h3? Playing a bit too quick here actually for that time control, but yeah, but I think it's okay. Knight d4 taking on g2 is really awkward for white. Taking on d4, hg2. Aha, it's interesting. Maybe now knight d4 is an option. Maybe I should just protect that d4 pawn with a move like queen to b6. That also prepares to castle long. Not so sure. Just taking on g2. Now that's probably not well timed. Queen b6 is fine. Would be strange if not. e4. Okay. Yeah. Let's get that king out of here. On a5 I have queen f6. Keeping that protected, and I mean the thing is my position was a tiny bit shaky, but if there's nothing drastic happening in one or two moves, I'm just winning this because his pieces are terrible on d2, b3, and so on. And I just got a king attack on his king. So it's either failing to something, or white is falling apart. Okay, so attacking d4 even more. Yeah, knight f5 looks completely normal, so let's do it. Not second guess too much. The rook on a4 is really far off from any defense of the king, so yeah, I have a couple of ideas. Just taking on g2 is the easiest one. Okay, he prevented this. Okay, this means that rook e8 gets high on the list of moves to consider. The other thing is that he might have c3 at some point, and I wonder, maybe I should just do this, yeah, so that I'm not in a check. Like if he goes c3, I can just take c3, queen c5 takes on d2, and I still can go what I wanted to do, like rook e8 and pile up on the e file. There's no hurry with that. What are you doing? b4? Probably, yeah. Okay, not much that I can do about it. Let's pile up on the e file. That should be right. His rook is, as mentioned, really far off on a4. So, over here. Yeah, it's difficult to suggest anything here for white. I mean, you can go b5, trying to stir some trouble. b5, I'll take it. Rook b4. But if I just play something like rook e7, rook b5, other rook to e8, I don't see him. Okay, d5 hangs, but I don't think he can survive that. I also have rook e3. That is an additional idea. Oh, well, that looks slow. That looks really slow. Okay, let me follow up on that idea. Rook e3 threatens rook f3. That's nice. If he takes it, pawn takes, he has to go queen to f1. That looks immensely awkward, but maybe not winning. Okay, the easiest is to double. Let's do that. That was the original intention. It's very relaxed, huh? You know? What are you doing now? Okay, so I wasn't thinking that he can survive that, but maybe he can. So let's check how to do that. Knight e3 is pretty good for possible knight d1. I take it queen e6, bishop d2. How am I winning from there? Don't see yet how. Knight d3 is probably enough, but it feels like there should be something better. Don't see it though. I don't see anything much better. Rook e3 is also very tempting. Rook e3 for queen e6. That's hard to imagine how he would defend there. Rook e3, bishop d5 maybe, and then queen e7, bishop e4. I'd really like to find something that ends the game right here. Don't see it. Maybe queen d6, then rook e3. Come on, let's play that. No, I'm a bit too impatient here, I have to admit. Maybe. Yeah, still I don't really see a good move. Maybe rook a1 or so, trying to connect rooks. Yeah, I played some sloppy moves here. Rook a1 looks quite sensible. My idea was to play rook e3 next, but not even sure if that nets so much. Okay, that takes it. The problem is whenever he moves that knight, there's rook e2, so it's exceptionally difficult to coordinate that position in some way. Still, I don't see exactly how I'm winning. Yeah, rook a1 looks sensible. It's a bit, he doesn't have many moves. I don't really know how to finish this off. As terrible as it looks. Yeah, maybe really knight e3, d1. This, I had that idea earlier. Like knight e3, knight d1, knight c3, and invading with that piece. My queen is not able to enter at the moment. If it could do that, enter the position, it would probably be over, but I don't see how. Yeah, tough to commentate. Rook a1. I still don't see any other sensible move. Trying to somehow get the rook back into the game. Knight e3 maybe. And then what? He cannot take it. d3 then wins quite easily. And I go knight d1 next. Okay, that doesn't really change anything. So let's go there and use that knight for something. Knight d1. Oh yeah, it tries to prepare b5 maybe. Okay, knight d1, queen f1, and knight c3 would even attack that that bishop. That's awkward. Okay, let's do it. I see a funny win, by the way. Queen f1, knight c3. Let's play that. Bishop takes, pawn takes, king h1, rook e1, queen e1, bishop f3 mate. That's quite cute. It's a bit difficult to avoid. Yeah? I mean, okay, the bishop on a4 now is a very unlucky or unfortunate piece. d5, knight a4, b6, something like that. But maybe I probably have something better even. Even in some cases just knight e2 check will probably win. Yeah, he went for that continuation. It's also bishop b4 if I take on a4. Okay, I think if I take it, bishop takes, knight e2 check, king in the corner, I take c1 and then invade on e2. That should somehow end the game. I don't believe that he can survive this. Yeah, come on, let's take it. Knight e2, check, knight takes e2, rook takes e2. Is there anything better?
Check.
No, that should be enough. Okay, is moving the king an idea? No, not really. I mean, I don't see it losing, but feels weird. Yeah, he plays it. Back rank. Wait, I can take on c1 now. Bishop takes. Bishop f3 check. Okay, or is there something else? Let's check briefly. Like bishop f3 would be mate, but he's covering that. Okay, let's take on c1. Oh, he's got bishop b4. Should I have taken that into account? Probably I wouldn't have been terrible, but still. Okay, so how to do that now? Rook e2 threatens bishop f3. Yeah, so let's do that.
White resigns.
Yeah, probably with good reason. I still feel I probably could have done something better. Okay, so we started here. I was surprised that he went f4, because it looked to me that it felt wrong that he had this situation with the open e-file where those squares are weak. But yeah, it's not all roses for black as well. Or either. Here. Yeah, I was intended h5. Yeah, that's just silly. You will very happily take that. Or even this move. It's so terrible. Okay, I went here. And now the engine suggests f5. Yeah, I suspected that there might be something like that, but yeah. Because this is a very it's got a lot of holes, this position. That gives him a huge attack. f5 was strong. Yeah. Went here and h5 here, yeah, and now the tables start to turn. Yeah, the engine wants to take on g2, maybe, yeah, but I felt like protecting shouldn't be bad. Oh, it wasn't a good idea.
Check.
I overlooked this idea. Yeah, I played this very superficially at that point. Very awkward. It's a funky line though. It's not so bad for black. Funny. Okay, you went a4. Now I can castle long, and here it starts to become very nice for me. Maybe I should have taken now and not play knight f5, but the position here is very good. King b8 was kind of a safe move, and I don't think it's bad to spend that tempo. Yeah, here knight e3 was already winning. Yeah, I have this idea also. No, and that wins. So that was a bit better than what I did. Here there's also rook e3 winning.
Check.
Okay, around here the position it becomes so good that I have a couple of strong things, and the engine gives me a complete win. Yeah, here probably knight a4 is easier, but I felt that this should win as well.
Check.
Yeah, and it does. If he takes it, rook takes, bishop here.
Check.
Do something like that. Threatening this. It's just not defensible. This happened, and here he resigned. Yeah, there's no move. If he goes like f5, yeah, I'm checking him.
Check.
This is
check.
Mate, and king here.
Check. Checkmate.
Is quite cute. Yeah, and that is the threat, or the threats, let's say. Yeah, so it's quite hopeless, so we resigned. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that game. Thanks for watching.